There we go. Excellent. Okay. So yeah, so that's about the tempo we'll try for tonight. And then we'll do it a couple of more times and up the tempo as we go. Okay. A one, two, three. Everybody remember the ending? Okay, how are we feeling? I was feeling great about my rendition. It was nice and relaxed and pretty well in tune. Had a good rhythm even though it was slow. How are you guys feeling about yours? Not bad? Little tired there, Catherine? So, some people. Okay, well, shake it out. We're going to do it again. Maybe a bit faster. Did anybody find it was slow, like to the point of getting in the way? No? Okay. We'll do it a little bit faster. Just a little touch. Okay. All right. It's a great set. When it gets nice and quick, it's just going to be great. All righty. One more time with the helmet on. Hey, Don. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. You know, I'm always trying to get this move in on that last tune. When I open up that last tune, I play this double stop, and then I play this one, right? And that's all good. But then the next one is this. So it's an F and an A together. And I'm going to tell you, it's a hard move. To do that and not interrupt the rhythm, I find hard. But I'm still trying to do it. It makes a big difference. If I can get it, I'm going to try to be doing it. How's everybody doing at that tempo? Is it okay? It was just slightly faster. Any problems? Any dump trucks slam into you on the highway? Still tired. Catherine's still tired. Sorry, Catherine. Need to smoke a cigarette or something. I don't know. Okay, shall we try it? Now let's check in with the old tempo. It was, let's see, I'm thinking in the 80 range. Oh, no, it was about 100. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Let's see. That's about how fast we played it. So that's 104. So that's very exciting. And everybody felt pretty comfortable? Catherine's shaking her head vigorously. How about we try it then at one more time at 104. Give anybody that had problems a chance to fix
If I'm being honest, Dan, I think we got faster as we went. I think we got a little faster, yeah.
Okay.
Faster, yeah.
That's not entirely a bad thing. I blame it on my father. I'll leave the metronome on this time, so you can trust me. I'll turn the sound off, just like the light. Okay. One more time, people. 105. 105 is a very respectable speed. 10 more points and the girls could dance to it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Any survivors? No. One survivor. Good man, Bill. Okay, so there you go. So that's our aspirational. We'll keep working on it until it gets nice and smooth at that speed. Any problems, questions, concerns, complaints to launch at me? No? Okay, cool. How about the artillery? Getting along okay? Great. Love your big fork and spoon there, John. It always reminds me of the blues song about the woman who was morbidly obese, and the name of the song was "She's Digging Her Grave with a Fork and a Spoon." It's an old one, an old blues song.
Well, I'm all set if we want to play bluegrass music.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So that's fine. So we'll leave that for now. That's the jigs, and we have really ground them down. So let's now move on. Maybe the slides. That would be really good to do. So that's Connie Walsh's, Denny Delaney's, and Dingle Regatta. Yeah. We should definitely do this. Download it. Okay. So now the slides. They're in. What key are they in? Ish. You got another fiddle there behind you, Stephen. On the wall. You're muted if you were trying to say something, but just noticed it there. Looks cool. Looks pretty cool. I love fiddles. I'm always interested in people's fiddles. I love looking at them, looking at the backs of them, trying to look in the label, which is very difficult to do sometimes. Okay, so key of D. So let's work out in D major before we try it. Okay. Back to the tuner there, tunable. D major scale and arpeggio. Ready, D. Okay. Okay, everybody switching gears successfully to the key of D? Not bad. Let's do it one more time. A little quicker. Ready, 2, 3, D. Feeling good? Feeling comfy? Feeling D-like? Feeling like you have two sharps? Okay, let's give that a try. Not too fast, nice and gentle. Oh, see the whole thing. Okay. So, Connie Walsh's. 1, 2, 3, go! Here we go. Here we go. My little girl tells me that shoes that don't have a heel that you can just slide your foot in, like like flip flops or whatever, they're called slides. It's good to have this fashion knowledge. Otherwise, I'd be totally in the dark. My fashion choices would be completely rudderless. Be terrible. Anyway, that was pretty easy going. Anybody have any problems at that speed? No. That's good. Let's up it. Let's see. Think we can do that?
Hey, Dan, what's that first tune called? Because I can't find what I did with my music.
Connie Walsh's.
Connie Walsh's. Okay, I could play them, but I can't find them.
Okay. That's great. Good news. Christ.
The music's got the weird name. Quill Iota or something.
It's unpronounceable. Yeah.
It's Coolies, on Coolies or something. What's the first letter?
Quilaodha.
It starts with a B. Perfect. Okay, thank you.
The Quill Iota or something.
It's Coolies.
Nice attempt there, Bill. Okay. So a little quicker. Helmets on, guns up. And just keep playing. 1, 2, 3, go! Lots of options, people. Okay, so that was quite a hustle. And you know, I think I was saying last time, Denny Delaney's is the kind of canary in the coal mine with this set. If you're going too fast for Denny Delaney's, you're gonna hit a spot of trouble there. How did everybody do with that tempo? Not good? Too fast? Some people are okay. It was okay. So I'm glad we did that, and it was just for your records.
I have a note from
Go
I have a
Glenn.
note from before saying 112.
Yeah, I believe it. I think that was about 112. Yep, deedle dee daddle deedle dee daddle deedle dee daddle da. So yeah, so that was that's our top speed. We're not going to go any faster than that ever. Okay.
Well, I got lost in it, but I think it was, I don't know what happened, whether I fell asleep or whether we missed a bit. I got lost in it somewhere.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yes.
Well, let's try.
We
again.
missed- found it.
What's
We
that?
missed part of Denny
Yeah,
Delaney.
yes, I thought we missed it,
Yeah.
yes.
We missed
Yeah.
the two last lines the second time through.
Yeah.
Didn't do it.
I didn't miss
Yeah.
it because I was playing with Dan, but I just found my sheet.
I thought I'd fallen
Hooray.
asleep.
I was
Okay,
following
well,
the
it was
leader.
my fault. I guess that was the stop sign thing where I did it yesterday. No big deal. So let's slow her down a little bit and let's do it one more time. Let's slow her down to 105 or so. So
Yeah, you called for the next tune, so it was okay anyway.
Yeah. Oh, good. So that's about 105. So let's try it about there. And I'll try to keep the metronome on. I don't wander off. Okay. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, go! we go. Woo! All right. That was a bit of work. How was it at 105? Was it okay? Good. Good. Okay, so that was great. So the 114 or whatever is aspirational. Now, do you guys want to take a little break? Or do you want to push through and end early? Should we take a little break? Let's do that. Let's take 10 minutes. See you back in 10 minutes there, people. Go eat a sandwich or whatever. play a little music while we're waiting for people to come back on. I've been looking at these jigs. Great tunes. They're in Sandy's book. It's the first one was called The Trippers. That's a
okay.
well-known Cape Breton jig. Everybody plays that in Cape Breton. And then the second one was called Judic Jig, made popular by Winston. And then the last one was a great one called There Came a Young Man. The whole title is To My Back Door. And this one is a two-part, but apparently there's a couple of more parts to it, which I'm very interested in. It's a great tune. Anyway, you never know, you might end up playing them. Okay, what should we carry on with here? Let's see, we'll look at the old Google Drive. Oh, let's do the polkas. Oh, actually, let's slow it down. We've been doing a lot of fast. So let's do, what do you call it? Is it Killicranky? Or what? No, what's the Earl? Earl of Strathspey. Yumpy-deedle-tie, humpy-deedle-up-a-doo, humpy-deedle-dap-a-dee. Earl of Strathspey, people, and it's in D, and we're already warmed up in D, so we'll just tuck into it. Let you shuffle your papers. That's it, Bill. Sounds good.
Oh. Thought I was on mute.
I was enjoying it. I never get to hear anybody on Zoom. Although today, interestingly, today was entirely in person, which is pretty cool. The ladies in the morning, and then another lady, and then the lads in the afternoon, and then another lady. And so, like I was saying to somebody, I think I made 6 coffees for people today. Really nice. Really, really nice. Okay, here we go. The Earl. I have to download this too. Here we go. Okay, got her up and ready. So, not too fast at all, the Earl of Dalhousie. Let's give it a go. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. I thought that was a pretty even-keeled tempo. How did you guys feel about that tempo? It worked out? That's good. Would be nice if it was a little tiny bit faster in terms of the reel. And maybe the stress bass, although I'm not concerned about that. Like, the stress bass can stay at that tempo. It still sounds good. So, but we probably could play them a bit faster, like, especially if we perform them. It'll probably get faster on the stage. But the reel would be good to get a little tiny bit faster. Can we work on that, just the reel? See if we can get that up a little bit quicker.
I find the transition from the Earl to Jesse Smith just a bit tricky, getting what the timing is when you start.
I know. So what the timing is, and we'll go over that. We'll work on the reel first so we can bring it up tempo. But the timing for that transition is this. See that? So the D and the B, that is the pickup for Jesse Smith, is replacing the D that is the last note of the Earl. Okay? That's how that works. And we'll work on that transition. But let's work backwards through the set and do this reel. So let's do it 3 times, and I'm going to push you every time. Every single time. There we go. That's better. So we'll start the same tempo. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. A little faster. Success? Yeah. Woo! That's a great tempo. That's like, let's see what that was. Oh man, this damn metronome on my screen on my computer, the light does not really work. Okay, it wasn't 106. Say it's about 95 though. Very, very good. So that was about 95 what we did there. The last go through. Okay, now let's see. Let's work on that transition. So we're going to work on this first of all. Let's do that a few times. So that's the last 2 bars of Miss Ramsey, the second ending with all the triplets. That's what we're going to do. And then into Miss Susan Cooper. And just to clarify, you do your triplets, and then you do the F to the E, da-da, but then you do the triplet. So... So again, we're replacing that EF at the end of Miss Ramsey, second ending, with the ABC. That is the pickup for Miss Susan Cooper. Okay, clear as mud? So let's try that a couple times. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and... Let's do it again. Same thing. Ready? One more time. Ready? And... etc. And all the rest of her. Okay, so that should be a little bit better now. Now, there was no big issue between Jessie Smith and Mary Ramsey. That was just fine. So let's work on this Earl of Strathspey into Jessie Smith with that move. And again, that move is replacing the D at the end of Earl of Strathspey with the DB. That is the pickup for Jessie Smith. It's our move. It's what we do. Okay. Yeah, let's do the whole last line of the Earl. Lovely. 1, 2, 3, go. I thought I did really, really good on that. So hopefully you were followed me to a T, and you could hear my foot. Let's do it again. Same thing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more time to be sure. Ready, 2, 3. So is that working? Great. Okay. Take a little breather here. We're going to try the whole thing. And it's a bit of a long set, so... the session there last night was really good. There was about... it was quiet. It was a quiet night at the pub, which was really great because there was about 10 or so musicians that showed up, and we just got to some great tunes. Like, everybody was kind of remembering nice tunes, and Brian recorded some of them so we can kind of keep playing them. And we were telling jokes. We were sitting around telling jokes because it was so quiet. And we were remembering, so I remembered a couple of Sandy McIntyre's jokes, and I was talking about how he just kind of talked in jokes. Like, he would never ask you to pass him the cable. It was always the Clark Gable. And Loch Nagar was always Loch the Car. Always. And he had a few real good ones. But then I was saying that I heard a good joke on the weekend because I played a funeral on Saturday. A joke at a funeral. And it was kind of interesting. It was a Northern Irish family. And the dad had died, and she wanted a fiddle at his funeral because he loved the fiddle. And she wanted Danny Boy and Fields of Athenry. And of course, no problem. And so I'm talking to her, and we talk about what I'm going to do at the service. And then she says, and I just got to, I'm not religious at all, she says, at all. But just like for the memory of my dad, can you not do any Catholic stuff? It just cracked me up. I said, of course, not a bit, don't worry. And anyway, but he was a real funny old guy. And one of his jokes was if somebody said something that was not funny, that you could say, that was about as funny as a scream in the night. It's a pretty good one. Okay, I've distracted you enough. Let's do it again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. wonderful. Absolutely fabulous. Everybody good at all that? Okay, that's good. We'll keep working on it, don't worry. All right, that's the Earl. Let's get on to now the polkas. Yeah. So let's see. It's in G. And then A at the end. So we should run up and down a G major scale since it's practice night. Do your stretches, people. Oh. For me, it's like this is hour 7 of playing the violin, so it's starting to get a little stiff. And then last night too. Last night was pretty heavy duty. It was fun, a lot of fun. Oh. So the G major scale and arpeggio. Turn my tuner on and let's do it. Nice and easy, no rush. 1, 2, 3, G. Problems, people? Let's go a bit quicker. Same thing a bit quicker. 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah, good? Good, good. Okay, let's give these polkas a go. So let's see how fast we can do them. Think we can try them like that? Good. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Here we go. Yay! How's that, everybody? Any problemos? No? Can we go faster? Yeah? Oh, yeah. Oh, goody, goody. Okay, shake the arm out. We'll do it again faster. Okay. Now that's quick. You can have people dancing to that if we did it at that tempo. So let's do it and let's see what happens when we try to do it up there. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I blanked on the last tune there, just for a second. I had my eyes closed, then I had to open my eyes and read the tune. And so, it was a terrible experience. Sorry. Anyway, how'd we do with that tempo? That was like full on, man. It was okay? It's workable? That is just great. Excellent. So let's work on our concerto a little bit, shall we? Just the tune. Now, I'm talking about the session.org version of the O'Carolan's Concerto, not the arrangement. We can't do we can't do it on Zoom, which is too bad. I was really looking forward to putting that together and all the hard work people did, change around the parts and everything. I think it's going to be awesome. Thanks for that, everybody. All the consultations too. It's a lot of work. Appreciate it. But anyway, so we'll just do O'Carolan's Concerto. This is the second time practicing it today because my 1 o'clock guys are doing it too. Yeah, it's on 2 pages very annoyingly. Okay. The concerto. Oh, man. So let's start not too fast. Kind of work into it a little bit. And let's see if we can do the whole thing twice. Okay? So again, session.org version of the straight up tune, O'Carolan's Concerto, not the Sandy McIntyre one. We'll do that next week. So let's see about a tempo. I think that'd be a nice gentle tempo. Let's give it a go. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3. that tempo? Was it okay? Cool. Oh, Mary, you had a bad experience? It's a bit Sammy, yeah. Well, it's a work in progress. We just started working on it, so don't worry about that. We'll do it again, too. Any questions or problems so far about O'Carolyn's? Nice use of the mandolin there, Don. That's great. That'll be really nice. Little plinky, plinky, plunky, plunky. Really good. Okay, well, if there's nothing in the way, let's try her a little bit quicker and see how it works. That's kind of the top speed, I would say. So let's just go behind that. Yeah, let's do about there. It's a nice cheerful one. I would call that a trot. Wouldn't you call that a trot? Nice cheerful little trot through the countryside. Yeah, picture it. It's 1650. You're blind. You're on a harp. On a horse. Luckily, the horse is not blind. Okay, here we go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. options. Okay, that's the concerto. Is it firmly getting in everybody's heads now, whether they want it there or not? It's a very catchy tune, almost too catchy. But anyway, so there you go. Okay, well, this has been a very good workout. Who has an arm left? My arm is like about to drop off. There's nothing left of it now. It's barely functioning. Look, my fingers can barely fing. But everybody else okay? Nobody dying too bad? Don't forget to do your stretches while your muscles are warm, right? Since they're warm, stretch out that carpal tunnel, and this one here is the best one, really. Because I have a full slate tomorrow too. And I'm going over to my friend Enos in the afternoon to learn more set dances for the Feshes. So it's going to be a full day of playing tomorrow. Anyway, back to Abnormal next week at the church. Thanks everybody for coming on Zoom. We'll see you at St. Cuthbert's. See you guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.